loves you, and if he loves you, that's all that matters. Today, I got something very special, and I really want to put to rest some of the things that I'm saying that is kind of crazy amongst the Christian people. And I just want to say that listen, today is a very good message that God gave me, and I believe that it's going to be a blessing to someone, and that listens to this and applies it. I believe it could be a blessing. I've been hearing, even with my employees, testimonies about just how some of the stuff that I'm playing and programming into them and the results that I see, even their work ethic goes up when they're listening to the certain things that I'm playing for them. And so I just want to go over and touch on some things today on what God says about the importance of renewing our mind. And see, so a lot of us want abundance, but we're still thinking like a pauper. A lot of us want abundance, but we're still thinking on a low level. And God gave us the recipe in Joshua 1 and 8 and in Psalm 1 and 2. God gave us the recipe for this. And so I really want to get to this today, and hopefully I can shed some light on some things that's going to help and be a blessing to you guys. That's going to sharpen your mind, and we're going to start with the basis of in Proverbs 23 and 7. Solomon said, "As a man thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he." So uh, we all have a choice. We all have a choice to stay how we are or change. And a lot of that, well, I'll say 90% of it, 95% of it is uh, renewing our mind, changing the way we think, instead of looking versus the mindset that we have grown up with, the programming that we have grown up with in the earth. God is wanting to change the way we think. And sometimes the way he does that is sometimes he have to take you away from around certain things or certain people. And so, I'm hearing a lot of goofy stuff with Christians, how they're talking about, well, you got to break the generational curses and you got to break that is not what the Bible says. The Bible talks about renewing our mindset. You become a new person by having a new mindset. And we're going to go over some scriptures. Once again, I want to bring some understanding because the Bible says, in all that getting, get understanding. So, as we know, our life is shaped by habits. We have a lot of bad habits that cause us to be poor, poverty, and lack. And so good habits produce wealth, money, and the opposite. And so one of the habits that we're going to talk on today is about the intentional renewing of your mind, the intentional programming your mind to think on a higher level. And this is something that it's a continuous thing. It's never like, well, I hear this goofy thing where Christians say, well, I read the Bible from the beginning and to the end. I've already read it. Okay, but that's not how the Bible works.